getting from the coaches so far at camp?
So far, positive. Continue to do what I'm doing, stay confident, and don't let my foot off the gas pedal.
How difficult through the years has it been to just kind of stay confident when you really haven't had that opportunity to show what you can do?
I think that's been the biggest thing so far this camp. Just being confident and just really trusting myself. Because this offseason I really had a long time to really figure out what I can do, what I can't do. What my limitations are, and just continue to push myself day to day.
How important is this camp for you in terms of proving that, hey, I can do this and stick around?
It's major. I really like my mindset going into each practice is just to prove I belong and prove to myself that I'm the baddest man on the field. So that's my mindset every play.
Have you done that yet? Have you proved it to yourself?
I feel like I'm taking steps towards it. Honestly, I don't feel like I'll ever prove that to myself till I'm done playing football. That's just my mindset.
A lot of other players that have gone through rehab have talked about how much of a relief it is to just work on football instead of rehabbing. Talk to us about that.
It's a huge thing because injuries, especially at ACL, it can not only take a physical toll, but it can take an emotional, a mental toll. Like it really reaches into so many spectrums of your life, and just to get over that hurdle and be able to focus on what you love, it's a really peace-bringing opportunity that you have. At least for me, it took me 3 years to get it, so I'm really savoring it.
How'd you get it? How'd you get that piece?
How did I get that piece? Just working. We have a really great staff here with Dustin Perry and all the guys. So just being able to work with them and, stack those days in the offseason, it's really been great.
Have you been working at three technique more exclusively this year than you have in other camp?
Yeah. So far, this year's probably been all inside compared to the last few camps where I'd be inside, outside. 2019, I was mostly outside, a little bit of a sprinkle of inside.
Noticing that it might be easier for you to maybe get a little bit more comfortable in a rhythm because you are just staying inside most of the time?
Yes, definitely.
You're kind of legendary for weight room stuff, 700-pound squat, all that stuff. Where are you with that? Is that still something that you challenge yourself with, or do you, what do you do?
Personally, I just do a bunch of single leg movements now. It's not so much focused on the weight amount anymore. It's just making sure I can get the full range of motion, be explosive with it, and move it fast.
Is that something that you've just kind of developed that you hope will, keep you healthy, make you a better player, do the skills that are more applicable to what you do?
Exactly. Just doing the D-line movements, the get off, bending the edge, just being able to replicate those movements in the weight room as many times as possible and as fast as possible.
Would you say Daryl Tapp and Coach Kocurek have helped you sort of keep that mentality?
They've been amazing. Honestly, throughout this whole process, even before Tapp got here, Coach Kocurek's been just put me under his wing and just always told me, like, Street, you belong here. You have all the tools you need to be a great player in this league and on this defense. And, that's been insurmountable for me, especially those times where I get put on IR or I have a minor setback. He's just always been there for me, So he's definitely someone, without him being here, I don't know if I've been able to get through it.
We only see the kind of yelling side of him.
Yeah.
That's in the, on the field when you're doing drills. What is he like one-on-one?
He is, if I could, imagine a teddy bear with, like, spikes on it. That's Kris Kocurek. Like, the yelling, the cussing, the crazy amounts of energy, that's just him on the field because he really wants the best out of all his guys. You could be Eric Armstead, perennial All-Pro, and you could be an undrafted free agent that just made it onto the team. He's going to treat you the same, and he's just a great person, and that's just how he shows his passion and his love.
Were you still last year dealing with feeling the effects of that same knee injury that you suffered just before the draft, or is it different stuff?
Honestly, last year, it was just the knee so much wasn't bothering me. It was just a filling out process. This season going into OTAs, Kris said we're going to treat that last season like my rookie year. Because I was learning things like my first full season. So I was very hesitant. Confidence was up and down some days, and I think it just showed with my play sometimes. So this year, I'm hoping to have all that past me and just continue to stack days.
Thanks, Street.
Thanks, man.
I asked you about going up against the Freighter's offensive linemen. Like, what are you able to do? Are you able to communicate with them and kind of work things out, and they challenge you and you challenge them? What can you get from that interaction?
You know, Laken Tomlinson's been amazing this camp, you know, just for as much as just bringing everything out of me. You know, he's very aggressive. He's a very witty offensive lineman, so he can spot little things you do in your stance that shows tendencies. So, you know, just being able to change up what I'm giving him, the looks that he's showing me, and just being able to just bounce ideas off each other has been really good this camp. He's really challenging me.